Today's message is for those of you who are tired of living paycheck to paycheck, struggling to make ends meet, and feeling trapped in a cycle of financial stress. I know how it feels because I've been there myself, but I also know that it doesn't have to be this way. In fact, I firmly believe that each and every one of us has the power to change our mindset and create financial freedom in our lives. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about in this video. The 5 keys to changing your mindset and creating financial freedom. So if you're ready to break free from the limitations of your current financial situation, if you're ready to take control of your life and your future, then I urge you to keep watching. Because I promise you, by the end of this video, you will have the tools and knowledge to turn things around and start living the life you truly deserve. Let's get started. Starting with the 5th key to changing your mindset and creating financial freedom, which is practice gratitude and abundance. You see, mindset is everything. It is the lens through which we view the world and ourselves. Our mindset determines our thoughts, our actions, and ultimately, our results. And if we want to change our results, we must first change our mindset. This is where gratitude and abundance come into play. Now, you may be wondering, what exactly is gratitude and abundance? Well, let me break it down for you. Gratitude is the quality of being thankful and appreciative. It is the act of acknowledging and recognizing the good things in our lives, no matter how small they may seem. On the other hand, abundance is the state of having more than enough. It is the belief that there is always enough to go around, and we are deserving of it. So why are gratitude and abundance so crucial in changing our mindset and creating financial freedom? The answer is simple. They shift our focus from scarcity to abundance. You see, most of us operate from a scarcity mindset. We believe that there is not enough to go around, and we must compete and fight for our share. This mindset is limiting and can hold us back from reaching our full potential. On the other hand, when we practice gratitude and abundance, we shift our focus to the abundance that surrounds us. We begin to see opportunities and possibilities that we may have otherwise overlooked. We start to appreciate what we have instead of constantly chasing what we don't have. And this shift in perspective can have a profound impact on our lives. Let me share a personal story with you. When I was a young man, I was struggling financially. I had a job that barely paid the bills, and I was living paycheck to paycheck. I was constantly worried about money, and my mindset was one of scarcity. But then I stumbled upon the concept of gratitude and abundance, and it changed my life. I started to practice gratitude every day. I would take a few minutes each morning to write down 3 things I was grateful for. It could be something as simple as a warm cup of coffee or a phone call from a friend. And I also started to believe in abundance. I told myself that there is always enough to go around, and I am deserving of it. Slowly but surely, my mindset started to shift. I began to see opportunities that I had never seen before. I started to appreciate the things I had instead of constantly chasing after more. And before I knew it, my financial situation started to improve. I got a promotion at work, and I even started my own business, all because I changed my mindset from scarcity to abundance. Now, I am not saying that practicing gratitude and abundance will magically solve all your financial problems. It takes hard work, dedication, and perseverance to achieve financial freedom. But what I am saying is that it all starts with your mindset. And gratitude and abundance are powerful tools that can help you change your mindset and ultimately change your life. So, how can you practice gratitude and abundance in your daily life? It's simple. Start small. Just like with any new habit, it takes time and consistency to see results. Here are a few practical tips to get you started. Firstly, start a gratitude journal. Every morning or evening, take a few minutes to write down 3 things you are grateful for. It could be anything from a roof over your head to a delicious meal you had. This simple act of acknowledging the good things in your life will shift your focus to abundance. Secondly, practice affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that you repeat to yourself daily. They help to reprogram your subconscious mind and reinforce positive beliefs. Some examples of affirmations for gratitude and abundance are, I am grateful for all the abundance in my life, and I am open to receiving all the good things that come my way. Lastly, surround yourself with positive and grateful people. We are greatly influenced by the people we spend the most time with. So, make sure to surround yourself with people who have a positive and grateful mindset. Their energy and mindset will rub off on you, and you will find yourself practicing gratitude and abundance effortlessly. Which leads us to the fourth key to changing your mindset and creating financial freedom, which is surround yourself with like-minded individuals. First and foremost, let me ask you this. Have you ever heard the saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with? Well, I am here to tell you that this statement is not just a cliche, it is a fact. The people we surround ourselves with have a significant impact on our thoughts, actions, and ultimately, our results. Think about it. If you spend most of your time with negative, unmotivated, and financially struggling individuals, what do you think your mindset and financial situation will be like? On the other hand, if you surround yourself with positive, driven, and financially successful individuals, do you think your mindset and financial situation will be any different? Of course it will. That is the power of association, my friends. Now let me clarify something. When I say surround yourself with like-minded individuals, I am not talking about surrounding yourself with people who are exactly like you. No, I am talking about surrounding yourself with people who share similar values, goals, and ambitions as you. People who will challenge and inspire you to be the best version of yourself. People who will push you out of your comfort zone and help you grow. People who will support and encourage you on your journey towards financial freedom. You see, success is not a solo journey. It is a team effort. And the team you surround yourself with can either make or break your success. That is why it is crucial to carefully choose who you spend your time with. Now, I'm not saying that you should cut off all ties with your current friends and family if they do not fit the criteria of like-minded individuals. What I am saying is that you should be mindful of the time you spend with them and seek out new relationships that align with your goals and aspirations. So how do you find and surround yourself with like-minded individuals? Well, the first step is to identify your values, goals, and aspirations. What do you want to achieve in life? What are your core values? Once you have a clear understanding of these, it will be easier for you to attract and connect with people who share similar values and goals. Next, put yourself out there. Attend networking events, seminars, and workshops related to your interests and goals. Join online communities and forums where you can connect with like-minded individuals. And when you do meet someone who resonates with you, don't be afraid to initiate a conversation and build a relationship. Remember, the people you want to surround yourself with are also looking for like-minded individuals. And you could be the missing piece to their puzzle. Now let's address the elephant in the room, fear. I know that for some of you, the idea of reaching out and connecting with new people may seem daunting. You may be afraid of rejection or judgment. But let me tell you this. Fear is just a temporary emotion, but regret is permanent. Do not let fear hold you back from creating the life you desire. Step out of your comfort zone, and I promise you, the rewards will be worth it. Another important aspect of surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals is to be a giver, not just a taker. The relationships you build should be based on mutual support and contribution, not just what you can gain from the other person. Be willing to share your knowledge, experiences, and resources with others, and in return, you will receive the same. Remember, the more you give, the more you will receive. Lastly, I want to emphasize the power of a mentor. Surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals also means finding a mentor, someone who has already achieved what you aspire to achieve. A mentor can provide guidance, support, and valuable insights that can help you on your journey towards financial freedom. Seek out successful individuals in your field of interest, and don't be afraid to ask for their guidance. Most successful people are more than willing to help others who are on the same path as them. Which leads us to the third key to changing your mindset and creating financial freedom, which is educate yourself about money. You see, many of us have been raised to believe that the only way to be successful is to get a good education, get a good job, and work hard for 40 years until we retire. But I am here to tell you that this is not the only path to success. In fact, it may not even be the best path. Education is not just about getting a degree or a diploma. It is about constantly learning and growing, both personally and professionally. And when it comes to money, education is the key to unlocking your financial freedom. So, what do I mean by educating yourself about money? It means understanding how money works, how to make it work for you, and how to make it grow. It means learning about budgeting, investing, and creating multiple streams of income. It means understanding the difference between assets and liabilities and how to acquire more assets. You see, most people spend their entire lives working for money, but the truly successful people make money work for them. They understand that money is a tool, and they know how to use it to their advantage. And the only way to do that is through education. Now, I know what some of you may be thinking. You may be saying, but Jim, I'm not good with numbers. I don't understand finance. It's just not my thing. Well, let me tell you something. I was not good with numbers either. In fact, I barely passed math in school. But I made a decision to educate myself about money, and it has made all the difference in my life. You see, education is not just about what you learn in school. It's about what you learn on your own. It's about reading books, attending seminars, and surrounding yourself with people who are successful in the areas you want to excel in. It's about being curious and constantly seeking knowledge. Now, I want to share with you a few key areas that you should educate yourself on when it comes to money. First and foremost, you need to understand the power of budgeting. This is something that many people overlook, but it is the foundation of financial success. A budget allows you to track your income and expenses and make sure that you are living within your means. It also allows you to see where you can cut back and save money, which you can then use to invest and create wealth. Secondly, you need to educate yourself on investing. This is where you make your money work for you. There are many different types of investments, such as stocks, real estate, and businesses. It's important to understand the risks and rewards of each type of investment and to create a diversified portfolio that will protect your wealth. Next, you need to learn about creating multiple streams of income. Most people rely on one source of income, their job. But what happens if you lose that job? Or if you get sick and can't work? Creating multiple streams of income not only provides financial security, but it also allows you to live a more fulfilling life. You can pursue your passions and interests while still earning money from different sources. Another important area to educate yourself on is the difference between assets and liabilities. Assets are things that put money in your pocket, while liabilities are things that take money out of your pocket. Many people make the mistake of thinking that their home or car is an asset, but in reality, they are liabilities. They require money, to maintain and do not generate any income. Understanding this difference will help you make better financial decisions. Lastly, I want to stress the importance of surrounding yourself with successful people. As the saying goes, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If you want to be successful, you need to surround yourself with successful people. Find a mentor, join a mastermind group, or attend networking events. These people will not only inspire and motivate you, but they will also provide valuable insights and advice. Which leads us to the number 2 key to changing your mindset and creating financial freedom, which is set clear financial goals. You see, most people go through life without a clear direction or purpose. They wake up each day, go to work, pay their bills, and then repeat the same cycle over and over again. They never stop to ask themselves, what do I truly want in life? What are my financial goals? And because they don't have a clear answer to these questions, they never achieve the success and financial freedom they desire. But let me tell you, my friends, setting clear financial goals is the key to unlocking your full potential and achieving the life of your dreams. It is the foundation of success and the first step towards creating the life you truly desire. So, what exactly do I mean by setting clear financial goals? Well, it means having a specific, measurable, and achievable target for your financial future. It means knowing exactly how much money you want to make, how you want to make it, and what you will do with it once you have it. Now, I know some of you may be thinking, but Jim, I don't have any goals. I don't know what I want. And to that, I say, it's time to figure it out. You see, having no goals is like trying to navigate through a dark room without a flashlight. You stumble around hoping to find your way, but you never truly know where you're going. And even if you do manage to find your way, it will be a long and difficult journey. But when you have clear financial goals, it's like having a bright spotlight guiding you towards success and financial freedom. You know exactly where you're going, and you can see all the obstacles in your way. And with that clarity, you can make the necessary adjustments and take the right actions to overcome those obstacles and reach your destination. Now, I want to make one thing clear. Setting clear financial goals is not about being greedy or materialistic. It's about taking control of your life and creating the freedom to live it on your terms. It's about having the resources to take care of yourself and your loved ones, to give back to your community, and to make a positive impact in this world. So, how do you go about setting clear financial goals? Well, the first step is to get crystal clear on what you want. Take some time to sit down and really think about your ideal life. What does it look like? How much money do you want to make? How do you want to make it? Write it all down and be as specific as possible. Next, break down your big financial goals into smaller, achievable targets. This will help you create a roadmap to success and give you a sense of progress as you reach each milestone. For example, if your ultimate goal is to make $1 million, break it down into smaller targets of $100,000, $250,000, $500,000, etc. This way, you can celebrate each milestone and keep yourself motivated to reach the next one. Now, I want to share with you a powerful technique that has helped me and countless others achieve their financial goals. It's called visualization. Every day, take a few minutes to close your eyes and visualize yourself already living your ideal life. See yourself in your dream house, driving your dream car, and enjoying all the luxuries and experiences you desire. Feel the emotions of success and financial freedom. This will not only motivate you, but it will also attract the opportunities and resources you need to make your vision a reality. But setting clear financial goals is not enough. You must also take action towards achieving them. And this is where most people fall short. They have big dreams and goals, but they never take the necessary actions to make them a reality. They let fear, doubt, and excuses hold them back from reaching their full potential. But let me tell you, my friends, success and financial freedom require hard work, dedication, and perseverance. You must be willing to do whatever it takes to achieve your goals. You must be willing to step out of your comfort zone, take risks, and overcome any challenges that come your way. And as you take action towards your financial goals, remember to always stay focused and disciplined. It's easy to get distracted by shiny objects and get off track. But if you stay true to your goals and keep taking consistent action, you will eventually reach them. Which leads us to the number one key to changing your mindset and creating financial freedom, which is identify and challenge limiting beliefs. You see, our beliefs shape our thoughts, our actions, and ultimately our results. And if we have limiting beliefs, they will hold us back from reaching our full potential and achieving the financial freedom that we desire. So what exactly are limiting beliefs? These are the thoughts and beliefs that we hold on to, often without even realizing it, that keep us from taking risks, trying new things, and reaching for our dreams. They are the little voice inside our head that says, "You're not good enough, you'll never succeed, or you don't have what it takes." But here's the thing, my friends. These beliefs are not based on facts or reality. They are simply stories that we have told ourselves over and over again until we start to believe them as truth. And the dangerous thing about limiting beliefs is that they become self-fulfilling prophecies. We believe we can't do something, so we don't even try. And when we don't try, we don't succeed. And then we use that as evidence to reinforce our limiting beliefs. But what if I told you that you have the power to change these beliefs? What if I told you that you have the ability to rewrite the stories that you tell yourself? It all starts with identifying and challenging your limiting beliefs. The first step is to become aware of your thoughts. Pay attention to the little voice inside your head. What is it saying? Is it positive and empowering, or is it negative and limiting? Once you become aware of your thoughts, you can start to challenge them. Ask yourself, is this belief based on facts, or is it just a story I've been telling myself? What evidence do I have to support this belief? What would happen if I let go of this belief and replaced it with a more empowering one? You see, my friends, we often hold on to these limiting beliefs because they are familiar and comfortable. But I want to challenge you to step out of your comfort zone and challenge these beliefs. Because on the other side of fear and discomfort lies growth and success. Now, I understand that this is not an easy process. It takes time and effort to identify and challenge our limiting beliefs. But I can assure you, it is worth it. Because once you start to let go of these beliefs, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities. You start to believe in yourself and your abilities. You start to take risks and try new things. And most importantly, you start to see results. And these results will lead you on the path towards financial freedom. But let me be clear, my friends. Challenging your limiting beliefs does not mean that you will never experience failure or setbacks. It simply means that you will no longer let these beliefs hold you back. You will have the resilience and determination to keep going, even in the face of adversity. And as you continue on this journey of personal growth and development, you will start to see that anything is possible. You will start to believe that you are capable of achieving your wildest dreams. And you will start to create the financial freedom that you have always desired. So, my friends, I urge you to take action today. Start identifying and challenging your limiting beliefs. And as you do, I'm excited to be here with you today to share some valuable insights on how to overcome procrastination and reach your goals. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the daily grind and put off important tasks and goals for another day. But let me tell you, you are not alone in this struggle. We have all been guilty of procrastination at some point in our lives. However, the good news is that you have the power to turn things around and start taking action towards your goals. That's right. By listening to this message, you will learn 5 powerful ways to overcome procrastination and start making progress towards your dreams and aspirations. So if you're tired of feeling stuck and unproductive, then this video is for you. Get ready to unlock your full potential and achieve the success you deserve. So without further ado, let's dive into our 5 ways to overcome procrastination and reach your goals. Starting with number 5. We all have goals, dreams, and aspirations, but many of us struggle to turn them into reality because we fall prey to the temptation of procrastination. We put off important tasks, we delay taking action, and we make excuses for ourselves. But I'm here to tell you that there is a way to overcome this self-sabotaging behavior and reach your goals. And that is number 5. The power of self-discipline. Let me ask you this. How many times have you set a goal for yourself, only to find yourself making excuses and putting it off for later? How many times have you promised yourself that you will start working towards your dreams tomorrow, or next week, or next month? And how many times have you ended up feeling disappointed and frustrated because you didn't take action when you had the chance? I know that many of you can relate to this, because I have been there myself. But let me tell you something. Procrastination is a thief of time, and time is the most valuable asset we have. Every minute that we waste by procrastinating is a minute that we can never get back. And the longer we put off taking action, the harder it becomes to break out of the cycle of procrastination. It's a vicious cycle that can hold us back from achieving our full potential. So, what is the solution? How do we break free from the grip of procrastination and start making progress towards our goals? The answer is self-discipline. It is the key to unlocking our potential and achieving our dreams. Self-discipline is the ability to control our impulses and take action even when we don't feel like it. It is the foundation of success. And without it, we will always struggle to reach our goals. Now, I understand that self-discipline may not be the most glamorous topic, and it may not be the easiest to implement. But let me tell you this. It is worth it. It is worth the effort, the struggle, and the sacrifices. Because in the end, it will lead you to the life you have always dreamed of. So how do we practice self-discipline? How do we cultivate this powerful attribute that will help us overcome procrastination and reach our goals? I am going to share with you the number 5 way to practice self-discipline and achieve success in every area of your life. 1. Set clear and specific goals. The first step to practicing self-discipline is to have a clear and specific goal in mind. Without a clear destination, it's easy to get lost and lose motivation. When you have a specific goal in mind, it becomes easier to stay focused and take action. So take some time to think about what you want to achieve and write it down. Make your goal as specific as possible and set a deadline for yourself. This will give you a sense of urgency and motivate you to take action. Number 2, create a plan of action. Once you have a clear goal in mind, the next step is to create a plan of action. This means breaking down your goal into smaller, actionable steps. This will not only make your goal more manageable, but it will also give you a roadmap to follow. When you have a plan, it becomes easier to stay on track and avoid distractions. So take some time to create a plan of action for your goal, and make sure to include specific tasks and deadlines. Number 3, hold yourself accountable. One of the biggest reasons why we procrastinate is because we lack accountability. We make promises to ourselves, but we don't have anyone to hold us accountable for our actions. This is where self-discipline comes in. You need to hold yourself accountable for your actions. This means being honest with yourself and taking responsibility for your choices. You can also find an accountability partner or join a mastermind group to help you stay on track. Number 4, eliminate distractions. Distractions are the enemy of self-discipline. We live in a world where distractions are everywhere. Social media, Netflix, video games, the list goes on. And it's so easy to fall into the trap of procrastination when we have so many distractions at our fingertips. But if you want to practice self-discipline, you need to eliminate distractions. This means setting boundaries for yourself and creating a distraction-free environment. Turn off your phone, log out of social media, and create a space where you can focus on your goals. Number 5, practice self-care. Last, but not least, self-discipline also means taking care of yourself. It's important to remember that self-discipline is not about pushing yourself to the point of burnout. It's about finding a balance between discipline and self-care. This means getting enough sleep, eating well, and taking breaks when you need them. When you take care of yourself, you will have more energy and motivation to stay disciplined and work towards your goals. Now to number 4. The 4th way to overcome procrastination and reach your goals is by eliminating distractions. We can truly take our lives to the next level. Let me ask you this. How many times have you set a goal for yourself and then found yourself getting distracted by something else? Maybe it's a notification on your phone or a TV show that you just can't miss. Or perhaps it's the endless scrolling on social media that seems to consume our days. Whatever it may be, distractions are all around us, and they can be a major roadblock on our journey to success. But here's the thing. We can't blame the distractions for our lack of progress. We have to take responsibility for our actions and understand that it is up to us to eliminate these distractions and stay focused on our goals. So let's dive into the 4th way to overcome procrastination and reach our goals. Eliminate distractions. The first step to eliminating distractions is to identify them. Take a moment to think about what distracts you the most. Is it your phone, your email, your coworkers? Whatever it may be, write it down and make a conscious effort to be aware of these distractions. By identifying them, we can start to take control over them. The next step is to create a distraction-free environment. This could mean turning off your phone or putting it in another room while you work. It could also mean finding a quiet space to work in or using noise-canceling headphones. Whatever it may be, find a space where you can fully focus on your tasks without any distractions. Now, I know what some of you may be thinking, but Jim, I need my phone for work. Or, I can't just shut off my email. What if something important comes up? And I understand these concerns, but here's the thing. We have to learn to prioritize. Is checking your phone or email every 5 minutes really necessary? Or can it wait until you have completed your tasks for the day? By prioritizing our tasks and setting boundaries for ourselves, we can eliminate distractions and stay focused on our goals. Another way to eliminate distractions is to set specific times for checking your phone or email. Instead of constantly checking them throughout the day, set designated times to check and respond to messages. This way you can stay connected without getting caught up in the endless scrolling or responding to every notification. Now, I know that sometimes distractions can come from external sources, such as coworkers or family members. In these situations, it's important to communicate your needs and boundaries. Let your coworkers know that you need some uninterrupted time to work on a project, or ask your family members to give you some space while you work. By communicating your needs, you can create a distraction-free environment and stay focused on your goals. But let's not forget about the biggest distraction of all, our own thoughts. How many times have you found yourself getting lost in your own thoughts, worrying about the future or dwelling on the past? These thoughts can be just as distracting as any external source. So it's important to practice mindfulness and stay present in the moment. When we are fully present, we can eliminate distractions and focus on the task at hand. Lastly, I want to remind you that eliminating distractions is a continuous process. It's not something that we can do once and be done with it. We have to constantly be aware of our surroundings and our own thoughts, and make a conscious effort to stay focused on our goals. But I promise you, the more you practice eliminating distractions, the easier it will become. The number 3 way to overcome procrastination and reach your goals is by creating a plan of action. You see, many of us have big dreams and aspirations, but we often fail to take action towards achieving them. We make excuses, we blame external factors, and we convince ourselves that we will start tomorrow, next week, or next month. But the truth is, tomorrow never comes. And before we know it, years have gone by, and we are no closer to our goals than we were before. This is where creating a plan of action comes in. A plan of action is a roadmap that will guide you towards your goals. It is a series of actionable steps that you will take to move closer to your dreams. Without a plan, our goals remain just wishes and fantasies, but with a plan, we can turn our dreams into reality. So let me share with you the steps to creating an effective plan of action. Step 1, define your goals. The first step in creating a plan of action is to clearly define your goals. What is it that you want to achieve? Is it a career goal, a personal goal, or a health goal? Be specific and write down your goals. Remember, a goal without a plan is just a wish. So, take the time to think about what you truly want and write it down. Step 2, break it down. Now that you have defined your goals, it's time to break them down into smaller, more manageable tasks. This will help you to not feel overwhelmed and will make your goals seem more attainable. For example, if your goal is to lose 20 pounds, break it down into smaller tasks such as going to the gym 3 times a week, cutting out junk food, and meal prepping. This way, you have actionable steps that you can take towards your goal. Step 3, set a timeline. A goal without a deadline is just a dream. It's important to set a timeline for each of your tasks. This will help you to stay on track and hold yourself accountable. Be realistic with your timeline, but also push yourself to achieve your goals in a timely manner. Step 4, take action. This is where the magic happens. You have defined your goals, broken them down into smaller tasks, and set a timeline. Now it's time to take action. This is where most people struggle. They have a plan, but they fail to execute it. Don't let that be you. Take action every single day towards your goals. Remember, even small steps forward are progress. Step 5, monitor your progress. As you take action towards your goals, it's important to monitor your progress. This will help you to see how far you have come and motivate you to keep going. It's also a great way to make any necessary adjustments to your plan if needed. Step 6, stay accountable. Accountability is key when it comes to achieving our goals. Find an accountability partner or join a support group to help you stay on track. Share your goals and your plan of action with them and ask them to hold you accountable. This will not only keep you motivated, but it will also help you to stay committed to your plan. Step 7, celebrate your wins. As you achieve each of your smaller tasks, take the time to celebrate your wins. This will not only boost your confidence, but it will also keep you motivated to continue towards your ultimate goal. Creating a plan of action is the key to overcoming procrastination and reaching your goals. It gives you direction, purpose, and a roadmap to follow. But remember, a plan is only effective if you take action. So don't just dream about your goals. Create a plan and take action towards them every single day. Now to number 2. The number 2 way to overcome procrastination and reach your goals is to break down your goals into smaller tasks. You see, we all have dreams and aspirations, but sometimes we get overwhelmed by the enormity of our goals. We think to ourselves, how am I ever going to achieve this? And that's where procrastination creeps in. We put off taking action because we don't know where to start. But I am here to tell you that the key to overcoming procrastination and reaching your goals is to break them down into smaller, more manageable tasks. Let me give you an example. Let's say your goal is to run a marathon. Now, for someone who has never run a marathon before, that may seem like an impossible task. But what if I told you that you could break it down into smaller tasks? Instead of focusing on the entire 26.2 miles, focus on running just 1 mile at a time. And then, once you've accomplished that, focus on running 2 miles, and then 3, and so on. Before you know it, you'll have completed the marathon. This same concept can be applied to any goal, whether it's personal or professional. By breaking down your goals into smaller tasks, you are able to create a roadmap for success. It allows you to take one step at a time rather than trying to tackle everything at once. Now, some of you may be thinking, but Jim, I don't have the time to break down my goals into smaller tasks. Well, let me ask you this. Do you have time to procrastinate? Do you have time to put off your dreams and aspirations? I highly doubt it. By taking the time to break down your goals, you are actually saving yourself time in the long run. You are setting yourself up for success by creating a clear path to achieving your goals. But breaking down your goals into smaller tasks is not just about saving time. It's also about building momentum. When you accomplish one task, no matter how small, it gives you a sense of accomplishment and motivation to keep going. It's like building a snowball. The more you roll it, the bigger it gets. And before you know it, you have a giant snowball of success. Now, I want to address something that I know may be on some of your minds. You may be thinking, but Jim, what if I fail? What if I break down my goals and I still can't achieve them? And to that I say, so what? Failure is not the end. It's just a detour on the road to success. If you break down your goals and you still can't achieve them, then you simply readjust and try again. Remember, success is not a straight line. It's a journey with ups and downs. But by breaking down your goals, you are able to navigate those ups and downs more effectively. Now, I want to share with you a personal story about how breaking down my goals changed my life. When I was a young man, I had a dream of becoming a successful entrepreneur, but I had no idea where to start. I was overwhelmed by the thought of starting a business, so I kept putting it off. But then I heard about the concept of breaking down goals into smaller tasks. So I took my big dream of becoming a successful entrepreneur and I broke it down into smaller tasks. I started by researching different industries and business models. Then I focused on creating a business plan. And then I took the leap and started my own business. And here I am today, standing in front of all of you as a successful entrepreneur. But my journey didn't end there. I continued to break down my goals and set new ones for myself. And each time, I was able to achieve them because I had a clear roadmap to follow. I am a living testament that breaking down your goals into smaller tasks works. So, I challenge each and every one of you to take a look at your own goals and see how you can break them down into smaller tasks. I promise you, it will make all the difference in the world. And as you start to see the results of this number 2 way to overcome procrastination, I urge you to keep pushing forward. Don't let anything stand in the way of your dreams and aspirations. Now to number 1. Procrastination is a silent killer of dreams and goals. It is the thief of time and the enemy of progress. It is the act of putting off important tasks and responsibilities, often in favor of more immediate and less important activities. And unfortunately, it is a habit that many of us struggle with. But my friends, I am here today to tell you that there is a way to overcome procrastination and reach your goals. The number 1 way to do so is by setting clear and specific goals. You see, without clear and specific goals, we are like ships without a rudder, drifting aimlessly in the sea of life. We may have a general idea of where we want to go, but without a specific destination in mind, we will never reach our desired outcome. Think about it. When you have a specific goal in mind, your actions become more focused and purposeful. You have a clear direction and a sense of urgency to take action. This is because a specific goal gives you something tangible to work towards. It becomes a target that you can aim for, and it motivates you to take the necessary steps to achieve it. On the other hand, when your goals are vague and ambiguous, it is easy to fall into the trap of procrastination. You may have a general desire to improve your life, but without a clear and specific goal, it is easy to put off taking action. You may tell yourself that you will start tomorrow or next week, but that day never seems to come. But my friends, the power of setting clear and specific goals goes beyond just motivating you to take action. It also helps you to overcome the fear of failure. You see, when your goals are vague, it is easy to make excuses and justify why you didn't achieve them. But when your goals are specific, there is no room for excuses. You either achieve them or you don't. And if you don't, it becomes a learning opportunity to reassess and adjust your approach. Now, you may be wondering, how do I set clear and specific goals? Well, it all begins with a vision. You must have a clear vision of what you want to achieve. This vision should be specific and detailed. It should include all aspects of your life, such as your career, finances, relationships, health, and personal growth. Once you have a clear vision, you can then break it down into smaller, more manageable goals. These goals should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. This is often referred to as the SMART goal-setting method. Let me give you an example. Let's say your vision is to become financially independent. Your first step would be to set a specific and measurable goal, such as saving $10,000 in the next 12 months. This goal is achievable as it is within your control and relevant to your overall vision. And it is time-bound, giving you a specific deadline to work towards. But my friends, setting clear and specific goals is not enough. You must also have a plan of action to achieve them. As the saying goes, a goal without a plan is just a wish. Your plan should include specific action steps that you will take to reach your goal. This could include things like creating a budget, finding ways to increase your income, or setting aside a specific amount of money each month. And finally, to truly overcome procrastination and reach your goals, you must have the discipline to follow through with your plan. This is where many people struggle. It takes discipline to stay focused and committed to your goals, especially when faced with distractions or setbacks. But remember, discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. In closing, my friends, if you want to overcome procrastination and reach your goals, you must set clear and specific goals, have a plan of action, and the discipline to follow through. This is the number one way to achieve success in any area of your life. And in our next session, we will dive deeper into the topic of personal development and how it ties into goal setting. So I encourage you all to take action today and start setting